Now let's talk about Beyonce. Now there's been some issues with her tour now. Apparently some police officers are not too pleased with the Formation performance. And in Tampa, the rumor is that some of the cops are not agreeing to work her concert. Typically, officers who are off duty agree to work concerts, sporting events, all of that for extra income. But they're saying that nobody has signed up to work security for her upcoming concert. So they're saying it's a sold-out show, and they have to staff that event with uniformed officers, or else it would be a security risk.
So those police officers know that if they're upset that Beyonce said in her video, "Stop shooting us," that they are agreeing with people shooting us. To be against that is absolutely saying you're against her message. It's very asinine. Which is anti.
Okay, so what I just let you guys witness, if you heard that was the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1, which I've had the privilege of working with alongside being interviewed, as well as the owner, buyer, former buyer of Clear Channel Radio, as well as iHeart, through Springer, breaking my way back up, victim of ID theft. So I've been getting booted out, cyberbullied, and muscled in the corner for about 16 years. And it also resulted in about that with gang violence, stalking my everyday life in my home, coming through different people, just the open book, no security, part of the security world, and it's just like I've become invisible. But that was something that I wanted to touch base with, that I was surprised that when I was getting ready to cover the topic for the Hillary Clinton campaign, the new ideas for ID theft, I came across the Miami police plans to protest against Beyonce. And that was surprising to know that no policeman or security has signed up to protect her for her couple months upcoming concert in Tampa, Florida. So that, I would say, in my opinion, that is a bit bogus. But I understand that, we have to respect people's feelings and what's important to them in their world and what they have to deal with. Because at the end of the day, we all have to respect people's feelings and emotions, and it's not about what we think or what we say. But in this world of the United States of America, we're supposed to be united and agree upon unity and morals and dignities and respecting one another, not only the presidential or politicians or, our local mayor or churches or elders, but other categories like people who are making a difference, like activists who are always overlooked. So that was shocking and surprising to hear. I know it may have been a little cloudy. I'm still working on the best equipment, so give me a minute. I'm coming in with new schedule, time, date. I'm still going through ID theft. It's affected me, my lifestyle, work, place. They've been there. So I've been trying to recover from this, and that's why I have not been on. It's affected my financial stability greatly, and I've been broke for some time. People calling and posing as me, acting as me, and it's been working. So that's why in about a year and a half, I have not been on my Springer, and I see that the plays have still been going up, about 1,000 more than when I almost 1,000 more than when I last was on in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So thank you for all the subscribers, the faithful listeners, and the extra look like 40 more downloads. So whatever is going on out there, I will be working on protecting and patenting the production so that it doesn't go to waste. And I'm asking God to help me with that, and that whoever's out trying to sabotage my shows, that falls. I do got to get these protected. Majority of the ones that are on lock, the ones that you can't get in, and or that says private, that's because I haven't had a chance to copyright them and submit them for safe patenting. That is why you cannot push play. So for the ones that you can, they've already been open. I don't have no reason to run and go and copyright them. I prefer to just let them be like an ebook and share my thoughts, feelings, and season and holidays and lifestyle, a walk in a day in life with me. So that's what those are open for, and my issues and outlook and overview on what I feel and see and sense about topics in the world today. I was writing today and I came across, well, actually both. I was writing and doing some notes for some upcoming topics for the show, for the new schedule. I wanted to reach out to you who are listening in to me. What do you think about Hillary Clinton and her win? What do you want from her? What are your disappointments? What are your highlights that you appreciate? Chime in on my podcast and let me know how you feel. I've had some thoughts, but I've been too busy soaking into my own sorrows and in the last couple of days with good mentorship around me, which is very few. I am attending a prayer lines where you kind of get on like a conference call for business, but the churches have it for like a prayer line for to help you with strength and to get over your brokenness. And I advise everybody to not find any prayer line, but a good holiness prayer line, and I will leave which one you can chime in on. That way I'll leave you a link and the number, and I believe you call between 8 or 9 a.m. every single morning and or whenever you can. And again, I'll get that information for you. Thanks again for subscribing. Thanks again for being faithful, even when I have not been. To my own podcast, and reason being is, again, for those who are tuning in, is because I'm a victim of ID theft, emergency demand for donations, a nonprofit new charter. I am doing new development with the government contractor, both with and for. And if you're interested in information, I've provided links. If you need more links and they're not meeting your needs and what you want, please leave a comment and rate, follow, subscribe below. In the comment box. You're free to leave and say and express how you feel. I do ask for everybody to be courteous and respectful, because children who are researchers and very broad and smart, they you never know, they come across it and might like what they see and what they're reading and listen, the music that they're listening to. So please be courteous of what you write. I've never had any disrespectful comments, a little bombarded, sidetracked sometimes, but nothing out of the ordinary. And I want to thank you all for that so much. Again, about Hillary Clinton, she had a win in Myrtle Beach, South, I want to say, Carolina. They're still protesting there. She just got about 5 or more new donations for her platform, and I want to say yes, God, to that. And we making some changes, and we might not all agree with everything that Ms. Hillary Clinton has to say or do, but one thing is that she's a woman, and from woman to woman, she highlights traditional values, and she sticks and stands for dignity, even through her humility and the humiliations that they tried to bring upon her. And I commend her for that. And because she's a woman of empowerment, it also empowered me to continue to strive to return as a woman of empowerment. And as an advocate, from advocacy to advocate, I am now, I've messaged her to come and support me and my ideas for a new campaign. And I hope that if you guys are out there, teenager activists, you chime on into my box. The word chime means to tune in, be active, whatever activities or social links that you want to sync. Go ahead again and go down to the comment box below, and you're welcome to subscribe there. I'm 9 minutes into my podcast, and I'm gonna take a pause. Gonna take a break, and I'm gonna be right back briefly. Sorry for the pause. Welcome back. that was a brief pause, and I had to take a brief pause to think and to catch my breath. I'm chiming in about the debate run for Democrat Party, Hillary Clinton. I wanted to request out there in podcast land and radio, iHeart, Clear Channel, TuneIn, YouTube, and SoundCloud, who are sponsoring and syncing for the RSS feeds. Thank you so much. You are the gods of podcast land for this. And this is an also platform, and I don't know what to say. I would support, invest continuously in this for a billion years to come. I wanted to say that Miss Hillary Clinton, I myself am no stranger to you and the Democrat Party. I have gone missing for some time, and I've written a letter to your campaign, and you will receive that shortly. I've commented and left information on the website. I would like you to help far as a world tour starting in the United States and going to China, then ending off perhaps maybe in Barbados or coming back to Asia. Undecided. But I would like the new campaign to be on more educational ID theft. You do cover that. You do sponsor that. In the fight, you have made comments towards the CIA and the privacy being more in kryptonite, and as far as support and being more careful. And I read the article about you fussing about that. I do not feel protected. I hate that the internet sort of kind of was ever invented, because internet has ruined a lot of people's lives, and it's easier to be exploited. Although I'm not totally against it, because it's a miracle for podcasts. And you can also have your voice heard all over the world for a little fee. And that's amazing. So I'm glad to be a Democrat. I'm glad to be on Team Clinton's. And I'm requesting support and donations for WS Legacy Publishing, which is the parent. It's a division under the parent company WNS. That's WNS Incorporation. I am an incorporation. I am an enterprise. I have been going strong I've been in business for going on 17 years, but it's been very rocky, and I'm looking to return. I want to be careful with litigations on speaking too much about that. Moving on to Miss Clinton donating. If you would like to give $1 to Miss Hillary Clinton's campaign, do visit HillaryClinton.com. That's www.hillaryclinton.com. And go and read upon her running the topics. There should be reels of media press in the current ballots up and coming. Let's go in and support the Democratic Party with Hillary Clinton. And let's the church leaders, followers, outreach, advocate, activists, teen mothers, women, let's stand up together hand in hand on a platform and go in and fight for Miss Hillary Clinton. She's doing great again in North Carolina, South Carolina. And let's get together, donate $1 to her. You can do $5. Let's do better than that. Let's get together and let's do $10, for the local ones who are dealing with hardship like myself right now, victim of ID theft. There is something you can give, and let's help, because you know what? Every vote counts. And if you don't vote, guess what's more powerful? Your donations. Your donations is just as equal as your voting. And I understand me, the podcast host, an activist and advocate myself. I totally understand not wanting to vote because it's been such a mess. It's confusing. In the past, it has been rigged. So let's be women, and let's educate ourselves together, and in our churches, and the schools are doing okay for the ones who are on top of the politics and the runs and educating the children about it. Congrats and big ups to you. Again, Miss Hillary, I want to talk about entertainment. I'm going to drive it past the brick wall and I'm going to drill it in. There needs to be in the entertainment liaison industry department, which is the CIA Treasury security for the entertainers and celebrities and politicians, which I myself fall into that category. And it has been a total failure. I am not the only one. I have read articles. I have heard interviews. I have witnessed and spoke to others about the same exact thing. And I've fallen off for some time. I did take a long break when I could have returned back into the industries for protection of my daughter, because I knew that I did not have that protection. Protection, Miss Clinton, for something to talk about, Miss Hillary, more protection in the entertainment world for our teen, because the teenagers at Disney and the entertainment industry, they're killing themselves. They're on drugs faster. They get to drink and sneak beverages that are alcoholics, and they're piking and spiking up their energy drinks, which energy drinks are only merely just like a triple threat vitamin that's made to give you energy to work, to perform. And that's been turned out in a demonic way. And so directors, of course, it's all about the money. Record labels, it's all about the money. And it's kind of sort of like I'm talking against myself. But what I'm doing is just raising the awareness that's very, very important, because it's deadly. So it needs to be raised. The people around you, the people who come in and pose as workers, it needs to be highlighted ASAP. And I am the one to be here to do that, because it cost me my life so many times. It cost me my finance. It cost me my reputation. I don't know how many times over. And I have success in every single industry field, as well as been exploited. And it's very unfair. So that needs to be addressed. And that is my new ideal for a new campaign, Ms. Hillary Clinton. And I know as a Democrat Party supporter, you will definitely hear what I have to say. Again, I've sent an inquiry to your contact department today, and I will return to continue to do that, as well as a submitted written document, legal letter. So I'm very excited. Congratulations, Miss Hillary Clinton. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations to the Democrat Party, to all of us, because we're one. To me, I compare it kind of like the body of Christ. If you're going to run in that race, then we need to do it. We need to do it right. If we're going to do it, we need to do it all the way. And I am so excited on watching the CNN news right now, and the race where the donations have been given to Miss Hillary, and hopefully they're still pouring in. I'm going to get off in shortly and tune in to the win and to the donations. And I'm going to donate myself today, because I want to be counted in that number. So I will definitely, on my next podcast for the next scheduled show, I will update you on how much I donated, and the link below in the comment box on how to submit a proper donation. Again, for all that information, it's already ready for you. You can go to thewhitehouse.org, or you can visit www.hillaryclinton.com. Or the third resource is you can go to the Democrat Party website, and you can Google those keywords, and it'll also come up to you, come up for you that way. And the link will also come up to you to click link and pay credit card, bank draft, and or debit credit. So I think that's amazing. I'm not sure if you can mail in checks or money order. That is so very, very important. I will definitely have that resource below for you as well. And I'm going to go knock on a couple local churches online, and I'm going to see what I can do for the Democratic Party as a voter, updated as of last year, to work my fingers to the bone for my podcast. And maybe one day up and coming, I can have one of the Democrat parties give me an interview, and I can post it here and share it for a conference phone call and a proper, maybe a Google Hangout or Skype Hangout, and let you guys see what that's like. And if we can get some of you guys who are interested on live stream, I will do that for you as well. So that's for future. That's for the future dates up and coming. I am working on it. Hopefully I can get somebody to contact me before the run is over with, because I'm ecstatic, and now I want to be counted as a vote. I want to be counted as the one who is out there making a difference as an activist and a female advocate. And I have new programs that I'm coming up with. I dare not to say right now because of, again, litigation. And this is a sensitive case that is rocky. But through prayers, I give my credit to the heavens who is helping me. And again, we need to do better to the law enforcers who has been very disappointing in my life. So I will talk more with you about my point of view and where I'm coming from down in the comment box below. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow if you like the show and you like what you hear. You guys, I also have music. I try to do more music than anything because I believe that music will help you have a better productive day. And also, before I forget, Happy New Year 2016, happy belated 2015, but happy productive new 2016 for those who are very successful in the beginning of the year. Those who feel like a failure in your businesses didn't get up off the ground, hey, fret not. Neither did mine because of the ID theft. And I'm looking for more solutions. I do have tons and tons and tons of resource that maybe you guys should pay me for, but I'm going to give it to you for free. Okay? So I'm going to put it in the comment box below on how you can definitely do that. So I definitely am excited about being on air. I'm excited about a new program. I'm excited about new music. Hey, go and check out www.cdbaby.com/CD/Chantel SHANTELHOBSON #1. And I'll put that also in the description box below. It should already be in a couple boxes, but I'll put that down. Also, don't forget to vote. Voting is very important. It makes a difference. It helps change the way of platforms, outlooks, and your voices are actually heard more than you know, more than you think. Not as fast, you're right. But bills have been made because of it. So votes really do count at the end of the day. Again, check out cdbaby.com, keyword Visions of You, my new single. And it's a lot of good things coming up for 2016. But I can't tell you right now, because you know what? I always say to myself, never let everything all out at once. Give them a little bit gradually to keep coming back for more. So it's a lot of good things going on in the music industry for me. I'll leave it at that. In the meantime, once again, congratulations, Miss Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party. You guys are really kicking rump and shaking rump shankers. So I really am supporting you on that. I am a Democrat myself. I have not yet voted. I have been so disgusted with how things are. But I'm definitely going to get out there and I'm going to vote. So I'm going to make my vote count. And besides, I like politics. I don't love it, but I like it. And because of Miss Hillary Clinton, over the years, many years, she's the one who helped a lot of us early advocates understand the importance as far as voting and why as women have to stick together. Because guess what, ladies and gents who don't really understand that even in the politics, there is a whole nother world far as us who are running and supporting. And I mean being a woman. Yep. I'm not in the male bashing thing, but I'm keeping it real because I was there to find that out. So anywho, we have to stick together, women. Let's go in for Hillary Clinton. That's why she's out there, because she's trying to change that dark world that they keep suppressed in private. And she's mentioned it too many times before. So I'm at 24 minutes into my show. It's time for me to sign off. I only got 30 minutes. That's all I need to give you my shoulda, coulda, wouldas, my ideas, my passion, my updates, and the soon-to-be upgrades. And I'll tell you more about that on another segment. Right now, this is a segment for Who Framed Who? Politician morning talk show. And I thank you guys for tuning in to my new segment. I didn't really know what to talk about, so that's why I haven't really been on. But Miss Hillary Clinton is a big, huge, perfect way to enter and start and kick off this topic, this show, this platform, and like Beyonce say, the formation. Now look, when I said that, I ain't out here starting nothing, so don't come over here trying to boycott my podcast or my radio show, okay? So I'm just saying, I am an activist, and I do not, let me speak on that right quick while I got 3 minutes in the show. I'm not totally against Beyonce and what she's doing. I totally understood what she was doing. And you cops out there who are angry, let me tell you something. I understand on both ends, okay? As an entertainer, as an executive, as a woman, as an activist, as an advocate, as a mother. And then I understand as law enforcer, I understand as an advocate, as a politician, voter, and contractor myself. So this is what I want to tell you, officers. If it's something that's cramping your style, okay, don't hunt me for this. But if it's something that's cramping your style, maybe it's something wrong with you. But get it right, see what you can do to make it better, and let's make a better world, okay? Isn't that fair? Okay, I'm done talking about it. I'm over it. I don't want nobody come knocking on my door. But guess what? This is America, and I got a right to freedom of speech. Now, I ain't starting nothing. I'm just giving my passionate opinion. Now, that's over with. Again, congratulations to Ms. Hillary Clinton. I can't say it enough. 2 minutes in my show, I'm out of here. But I just want to thank you. Please tune in, comment, rate, and download and purchase, guys. Comment on iTunes, Rhapsody, iTunes, TuneIn, YouTube, whatever you can think of, and find me on Google me. Chantel Hopton is my birth name. I am the famous princess. I'm the famous songbird. That's right. I am Sonia, the one and only. Mwah! And don't you ever forget it. That's right. The original buyer over 10 years ago of iHeartRadio, Clear Channel. And I am returning to radio because this is iHeart. And I'm working my way from the bottom right back on up to the top. Because one thing about me, that's that tenacity bulldog in me. And I just don't lay down and die. And I don't give up. It crimps my style. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I want to congratulate Ms. Hillary Clinton. I'm going in to put in my donation. If I can weekly, I want you guys to do it. Do come back, comment, rate below, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. What else am I on? I'm on Twitter. I'm not always on there. A lot of controversy and weirdness going on over there. Twitter is a bit overrated. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's okay. It's not my favorite. I like Facebook. Why? Because Facebook is more of a diary and you can write notes. It's more of a journal. So that's more where I belong, in Facebook. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking it. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the marketing. Thanks for the press. And to TMZ, you can do better than lay off stalking and trying to exploit me. I thank you for not putting it to the surface. I thank you for not trying to ruin and sabotage me completely and put me in the nut house. Your press and your marketing is needed. I do appreciate it. I thank you for not letting the exploitation ruin my life and career completely. Big ups to you for that. So in other words, I'm saying reporters are not all that bad. So how. Anyways, thanks again. Check out Visions of You at cdbaby.com. That's my new single. The production on that is Emotion L, the baddest producers in the land. Hey, Tom Joyner. Mwah. I just want to give you shout outs. It's been a really long time and I do miss you. I do want to return back to the Velvet Cake Studio. Hey, I even heard that there might be a new, nomination in the air somewhere. I don't know. That's just a rumor. So check me out. Hey, I also need credits on the new up and coming single and album. So give me a shout out. If you want to email me, Chantel, dba1@gmail.com. Hey, this is your girl Sonia Chantel, an ambassador, humanitarian, advocate, philanthropist. Thank you. Mwah. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time. Bye-bye.